Okay, so I've turned the camera around, which for some reason you can't do in the middle of a YouTube video, even though you can do it on Facebook, but whatever. Okay, so they're two different things. So we're talking about dry pigments. So dry pigments. Oh, so I'm going to slide this out. Put it up here. So what we have here are, as you can see, some jars and all different shapes and sizes. That just reflects like basically where I got them. These ones from Kramer, or that's Sinopia. Some other ones from Kramer. No, that's Sinopia too. Okay, fine. Oh yeah, my Kramer ones are a different place. Okay. So basically, all paints are made out of, head over to the chalkboard here. All paints, with the exception of acrylic, which is not so much a paint as it is a spreadable plastic. I'll rage about acrylics another time. Paint is pigment plus a binder. Pigment plus binder plus solvent, which is not really part of the paint, but it's another aspect of the paint. So pigment is the color, obviously. Binder is what sticks it all together, and solvent is what thins it so that you can use it. So if you've ever wondered what people how they used to make paint before art supply stores existed, this is the answer. They would combine pigments with different binders, and you would basically mix that up in your studio, just like you mix up ingredients from scratch in your kitchen. So you would always have your stock of pigment, just like you just saw over here. And if you were an oil painter, the binder would be oil. If you're a watercolorist, your binder is, I believe, gum arabic. Pastels are pigment plus a different binder, that escapes me at the moment. It's basically a dry paint in stick form. And one of these days I'm going to learn how to make my own pastels because I already have the pigments. And then egg tempera, which I'm quite a champion of that medium because it's wonderful, is a mixture of dry pigment with either pure egg yolk or pure egg white. And I know and use the egg yolk method, so I'll show that to you in another video. Dry pigments can be found a lot of places. Actually, most art supply stores do have them, but they aren't one of the more popular items because people are sort of intimidated by them. But there's no need for that. They're actually very easy to use once you get the hang of it. And the advantages are many. One is that you don't have to keep running to the store if you have your own stock of pigments. And linseed oil is what you make oil paint with, combined with pigment. I've done that before. You're not kind of imprisoned to this idea of buying paints from a paint store. You can make them up, mix them up. It's kind of like learning to cook from scratch. You just have your ingredients and you go straight to your real stuff instead of having to have it all pre-mixed. What I like is never to talk in absolutes if I can help it. So what's very nice is to have a mix of colors in, like I have oil paints in tubes, and I also have this and mix my own oil paints as I need them. But then they're also used, as I mentioned, with mixing with egg yolk for egg tempera. And one of these days soon I will do some egg tempera demos and show you how to mix your dry pigments with egg yolk and water to make a beautiful, stable, and versatile paint. So hopefully that wasn't too confusing. If you're curious about dry pigments, there's a lot of information online, and if you like, subscribe, or comment on this video, I will try to answer any questions, but hang in there because there will be more videos about dry pigments, making your own paint, and about egg tempera. So thanks everybody. I'll just get on the other side of this and say bye for now. Thanks for tuning in.